Call of Duty just dropped their multiplayer reveal trailer, and I'm telling you right now, like, I don't even want to talk too much. I just want to get into it, and we're going to talk about it after. We also got a long blog where they're posting about guns, classes, perks. We got maps. Like, they're talking about everything in the blog after, so we're going to also go through that. So stay tuned to the end, and also let me know in the comments what you guys are thinking. If you already seen this trailer and you're just now watching my video on it, let me know what you guys think, and I'm most definitely going to get back to you in the comments. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Am I gonna get copyrighted for this? We're gonna find out. That's from Gears of War. If you ain't played it, you know. Still a cool thing to add though. They really added Fiend for the alright. Let them cook. Fire shotguns are back.
Good work.
That's supposed to be like the DSR 50. Showing how the jump spots are going to work, kill streaks. Another kill streak. This looks like the specialist, the Reaper specialist from Black Ops 4. Overclocks.
Almost there. We're securing the objective.
That has to be the 20v20 that they're showing. Executions look raw. RCXD, gotta keep that in the Treyarch game. EMP. They're showing shotguns again. So, hey.
On the future, never on right now. Pre-order now and get early access to the open beta.
Legion on station. Weapons free.
That's a Deagle. They brought the swarms back? Oh my goodness. That's a lot to unfold, but luckily they posted a blog going through everything, as in new game modes, maps, classes, specialists, the whole 9 yards. So let's get into it. The new game mode is called Overload. Overload is a fight for possessions of the Overload device in a new push and pull 6v6 mode that challenges teams to overload the enemy's control zones. It's giving like a Overwatch type game mode, or I'm forgetting what it was called in Black Ops 3, where you had to move the bot from one end of the map to the other end. I'm forgetting the name, but that's what it's kind of reminding me of. What else did they add in here? They're letting us know that we'll be able to play TDM, Domination, no search during the beta. People complained about that one last year, but hey, we'll see how that goes. We got kill confirmed and hardpoint. So, I mean, basic game modes that we play every year. I'm more interested into the maps and also classes. We have Blackheart, which, just look at it. Honestly, it looks nice. They're showing jump spots in the maps that are going to be, I feel like they're going to be like key spots. And these are going to be like good turning points depending on what game mode you're playing. We have Cortex, which is another one. Cliffside Compound hides a laboratory conducting experimental research for the guild. Whatever that's supposed to mean, but hey, like I said, this is another clean looking map. We have Exposure. First map we're getting that is more outside based. Obviously a lot of the core of the map is going to be inside, but we get side lanes and not just something inside of a whole building the whole time. So this, honestly, it's going to be interesting. These are all medium-sized maps too, by the way. So that's going to be another plus that I'd add. Imprint, which is going to... This reminds me of an old Black Ops 2 map, but I can't think of it. I think the name of it was like Frost or something like that. Let me know in the comments if I'm right, but I'm pretty sure it's Frost. That's ball game right there. They're showcasing another jump spot over here. Yeah, it's most definitely giving older style Black Ops 2, but also they're trying to stay up to date with adding whatever they added inside of this place. They added the Forge. This is another clean looking map just from the images. Visit the heart of research and development for the guild's latest lethal tech. We have Toshin. This is more of the Japanese theme that they're adding. Still futuristics. I feel like this is going to be another jump spot. Don't know if you'll be able to trick shot, but hey, we're going to give it a try. Most definitely if you can, that'd actually be so sick. Next map we have is Colossus. Board the floating Colossus resort, listing further into the ocean after sustaining heavy damage. That's interesting, whatever that's supposed to mean, but hey, most definitely a clean looking map. Next map we have is Den, and honestly, from the first two pictures, I'm just seeing a chic island. Don't know how well it's going to play in Black Ops 7, but hopefully it's nice. It does look clean, so this would be interesting. The next one we have on the list is called Flagship. Explore the underside of a gigantic aircraft carrier docked for repairs. Sparks flying overhead as mechanical arms wield sections of the hull. The next one we have on the list is called Homestead, and honestly, this is another clean map that I'm liking. We also got to see clips of this in the trailer, so I'm excited to see how everything's going to work out when it comes to beta time. The next one we have on the list is called Paranoia, and honestly, it's looking like a nice hectic map. Looks like things are going to be floating over your head, and got a wheelchair in the air right there. Like, I don't know what they're doing, but we're going to find out when this beta comes. I'm pretty sure this is another map that should also be in the beta. We have on the list is Retrieval, and this is most definitely giving me Black Ops 3 vibes. Can't think of the map that it's reminding me of, but it's most definitely something from Black Ops 3, so if you know it, put it in the comments. Next we have Scar. Scar is most definitely a clean map. I like this, I like that. We have Express, which is a throwback, and honestly, I don't think you can go wrong with having a few throwbacks. We have Hijack and also Raid. They also showcase the skirmish 20v20 maps. So one is called Edge, the other one is called Tide, and they're both supposed to be like POIs on the new Avalon map that people were thinking was going to be the big map that we're getting, but I don't know, I guess Call of Duty just didn't want to make another big map because they're scared to fail. Prepare for a multiplayer beta with a new look loadout and a closer look at the brand new overclock systems and how it affects your various equipment, field upgrades, and score streaks. So this is what they're showing us now. In one of their earlier posts that they did, I think like a week ago or so, they were saying that every weapon was going to have a prestige. So the first 50 levels was going to be the base, you know, prestige 1 whatever. Prestige 2 would be from levels 50 to 100, and then the master weapon prestige was going to be from that 100 to 250. It's a lot, but they're also giving camos with everything you do with the guns. So honestly, I'm curious to see how cool those camos are actually going to be, and if it's going to be worth it, honestly. Here are all the tacticals we have: stun grenades, EMP grenades, flashbangs, pinpoint grenade, stem shot, sight grenade, hunter bot, smoke, and decoy. So this gives us an idea of what the overclock system is as far as for tacticals. Overclock 1, increased stun duration. Overclock 2, slows enemy move speed when stunned. So it really just overly increases the effects of what you're using when it comes to tacticals. I feel like one that's going to be important is for the stem shots. Overclock 1 adds ability to remove players' debuffs, whatever that's supposed to mean, and Overclock 2 adds a movement speed. We also got the lethals, and all of these are pretty basic. Here are the field upgrades. We have assault pack, drone pods, trophy systems, active camo. Supposedly active camo is going to be OP because you're actually going to be completely invisible. I don't know how that's actually going to work when it comes into gameplay, but hey, we're going to make it work. We have Eco Unit, we have Squad Link, Scrambler, which this is nothing new. We have Fear Trap, we have Black Hat, and Mute Field. Here are the wild cards that they're going to add: Overkill, Prepper, High Roller, Fly Swatter, Tac Expert, Gunfighter, Perk Greed, Danger Close, and Specialist. Now Specialist is the one that I'm really most concerned about because we didn't have that in Black Ops 6. And honestly, I'm curious to see how it's actually going to work. Specialist replace your score streaks with 3 additional perks on top of the ones you normally choose. Perks 4, 5, and 6 are earned like low-level score streaks at 200, 400, and 600 score. Earn all remaining ability perks during a match at 1200 score. So they also go into showing us what's going to be in the perk 1 slot, what's going to be in the perks 2 slot, and what's also going to be in perk 3 slot. Nothing really different. They're just going to be changing the symbols and how they affect the game, I guess. As far as the ARs that they're showing us, we get the M15 Mod O, we get the MXR17, and we also get the Peacekeeper, which is the one I'm most excited for just because it's very nostalgic and it was always a hard-hitting AR. So they're also showing us what SMGs we're going to be getting, which one of them is going to be the Grass 45K, a versatile full auto SMG offering a solid balance of CQB power, handling, and recoil. Next on the list, it looks like we have the Dravec 45, a full auto SMG that's highly stable and effective at long ranges but with less raw CQB power. So it looks like we're getting the Razor 9mm again, which is a full auto SMG with an extreme rate of fire but limited range and slower handling. Next, we're into the shotguns, and the first one that they're showcasing is the M10 Breacher. Next on that list is the Echo 12. Rechambering double barrel shotgun fires 2 semi-automatic shots between rechambers, great range and high damage potential with a back-to-back shot. We should also expect another shotgun at launch. Next will be the LMGs. And honestly, if it's going to be like Black Ops 6, LMGs aren't going to be very beneficial. It's just something you're gonna have to use to get your camos, so I don't really care for that one too much. The most important one that I am here for is the marksman rifles. We get the M8A1 back. This gun should be OP, and I don't feel like it should be nerfed. I don't want to hear complaining from little Timmys and Johnnies saying this gun is too. No, don't nerf it. Let it be beautiful. But anyways, next they showcase a couple sniper rifles. So supposedly this is supposed to be like the DSR-50 from Black Ops 2. It's not giving the looks of it, but like I said, this is more futuristic, so I guess they're probably going to have an optic that is going to be more like the DSR-50. And then we get the XR3 Ion, which is a 3-round burst, and I'm a little curious to see how this is actually going to work. We no longer have to go for headshots when it comes to camos. It's just one-shot kills, so hopefully this is strong enough to do that. They're also going to showcasing pistols, which this is the Cap 40 that they're displaying, and there's going to be another one that we should expect during launch. They also go into showing launchers. The gunsmith, the more you use a weapon, the better you'll be able to tailor it to your needs. So this is what it's looking like, which is kind of similar to what we already have already, but a little more futuristic. They're changing the things. One thing that I am looking forward to is this weapon build sharing. Honestly, I don't know how well people are going to type in a 12 to 16 digit code, but if you rather do that than put on 5 attachments, here you go. So this is the last portion I'm actually going to cover because everything else is kind of like repetitive and or we already seen it when it came to trailers and everything that they've covered. Score streaks, some of these are repetitive, but they do have quite a few new ones that are actually going to be pretty cool to use once we get in game. This is the same RCXD UAV, same. Here goes one of the new ones, Skewer. I'm pretty sure it's like another Hellstorm missile, so it would be pretty nice to see how it actually displays in game and what you're able to do with it. That'd be pretty cool. What else? Those are all the same. LGM, this one is pretty cool as well. It'd be nice to see like how you can actually control it, what you can do. Like, this is gonna be pretty cool. Napalm Strike, this is in Warzone already, so I'm pretty sure on some maps it's gonna be OP because it's pretty good in Warzone, so I'm expecting it to also be good in multiplayer. We have a sentry gun, of course, the actual Hellstorm missile, of course, hand cannon again, and then here goes a sniper that supposedly you can shoot through any wall and or structure that somebody is hiding behind, which I think that's going to be pretty cool. You're gonna get crazy clips if you're able to collide a whole squad that just spawned and stuff like that. I don't know, we'll see though. Here goes the kill streak that we've been seeing in every trailer they've dropped, so nothing really new, but it'll still be cool to figure out what we're actually going to be able to use in game. Here goes another kill streak that is going to be able to knock down other flying kill streaks, I guess, that the opposing team is using. So I guess if somebody's using like a watchdog and you call this in, I'm guessing it's going to just destroy their watchdog. That'd be a crazy counter that they added, but that'd still be a cool, nice little feature. The HKDs, this is the ones that I thought were actually like that swarm that was in the air at the end of the trailer, but it's not. I guess they got them looking different this year, but like I said, it's still going to be cool to see how they actually impact in game. So we'll see. And I think this is the last. No, there's a couple more. So Rhino, this is going to be a cool one. I don't know if you actually control it or if you just call it in. Either way, I think it's going to be a nice feature that they add and a nice kill streak that I'll be curious if this is going to be like, if they put them in the order for, oh, you need to get this amount of score, this many kills to get it. I don't know, because I feel like the Rhino should be more score points than the Vito warship, but that could just be me. Once again, we do have the Vito, so this is nothing new. We have the Harp, which I always call it orbital VSAT or advanced UAV, whatever. They're all the same thing. This is still pretty cool. Glad that this is in the game. And then we have EMP systems again. And what is this? This is a drone cluster. Oh, okay. So I guess I was getting the other two confused. This is the one that's actually in the air that comes shooting down like the Hellstorm, or not the Hellstorm, but the Swarm back in the old COD. So I think this is actually going to be one of my favorite ones. Probably run this Harp in a UAV or something like that. I don't know, just being toxic. But yeah, that's pretty much all I'm going to cover. They go into talking about wall jumps and a bunch of other stuff, finishers, prestige, levels, and all that. But I feel like that's already been covered by, you know, just trailers and other information that they have passed on. So make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe if you actually enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments what you guys truly think about Black Ops 7, everything that they've shown us so far, whatever leaks that you may have seen, and if you're just excited to play it. We do have the beta coming out early next month, so that's going to be most definitely exciting. We have COD next week, so that's going to be another lit event that COD is hosting, and honestly, I just can't wait to get my hands on the game. So like I said, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.